Hello friends. Today we will tell you the full, detailed autobiography of Vladimir Ilyich Lenin, from birth to death. Vladimir Ilyich Lenin was born on April 22, 1870, in the city of Simferopol in the Russian Empire. His father was a military doctor, his mother was a former lady-in-waiting. The family was moderately well off, so they hired a nanny for their son. When Volodya was 4 years old, his father left the family, and soon his mother married her cousin. Growing up, Lenin was an inquisitive and energetic boy who got along well with other children. When Volodya turned 13, his mother sent him to study at the prestigious Imperial Catherine the Great Gymnasium in St. Petersburg. After graduating from high school in 1887, Ulyanov entered the prestigious University of Kazan to study law. However, his father strongly opposed this choice of profession. Soon, the young man was drawn into the revolutionary movement, and he began to skip lectures, attend illegal meetings, and distribute leaflets. As a result, he was expelled from the university. In 1894, Vladimir met his future wife, Krupskaya, who shared his passion for revolutionary activity. They got married in 1895 and had a son in 1897, but the baby died a few months later. In the same year, Vladimir and Alexandra were forced to flee to Switzerland due to their activities in the revolutionary movement. Here Lenin became one of the leaders of the Russian Social Democratic Workers' Party. In 1900, Lenin moved to London, where he lived until 1917. Here he got a job at a bookstore owned by a wealthy Russian exile named G.V. Plekhanov. Despite being busy with political activities, Lenin found time to meet a woman named Inessa Armand, with whom he had an affair. Their romance lasted for several years, but in the end, Lenin chose his wife and broke off relations with Armand. In 1917, Lenin returned to Russia with the aim of overthrowing the government. In October of the same year, he took power and became the first head of the Soviet state. During his leadership, the Russian Revolution of 1917 took place. Vladimir Ilyich Lenin died on January 21, 1924, from a stroke. He suffered a total of 3 strokes, the last of which rendered him unable to speak. Lenin was buried in the Red Square Kremlin wall. Throughout his life, Lenin was a supporter of simplicity and modesty. He did not like luxury and did not seek to make life more comfortable for himself. Even when he became the leader of the Soviet Union, he continued to live in a small apartment with his wife and did not take any personal care of his appearance. He wore the same gray suit for many years and only changed it when it was no longer possible to mend it. Nevertheless, despite his passion for simplicity, Lenin loved beautiful clothes for women. He always paid for his wife's new dresses and shoes. Despite his revolutionary activities, Lenin found time to engage in his hobbies, such as stamp collecting and gardening. He also enjoyed reading books on various topics, including poetry. One of his favorite poems was The Prisoner of the Caucasus by Alexander Pushkin. Friends, that's all for today. Like it, subscribe to the channel.